It's a strange, strange thing. When everything you see, it seems to make sense. And then, somewhere along the way, you forget that it doesn't mean anything. The alligator in the pond. It's what my dad used to say about keeping us out of the pond. The children, those two poor kids, they died on the ice. And so they lied to us about an alligator being in our pond because people mistakenly thought it was our pond they drowned in. And at that point, you know, people would pull up and stare like vultures at the pond. And you'd see my dad yelling at them, "Get the hell out of here." Because they're vultures. Just let the dead die. Don't bring it to our house. And he said there was an alligator in the pond. And I grew up my whole life believing, and we even fought about this. Dave Seal and I, the same guy that we talked about, that had an argument about Santa Claus. I was a believer. Turned half the class against each other on every one of those arguments. The alligator in the pond. And I realized one day, when I was about 30 years old, the alligator in the pond. It's something that by the time you're that old, you realize that wasn't true. You know that wasn't true, but you don't come across the situation again to question whether that was true. So down in the depths, you've got the idea of the alligator being in the pond in northern Michigan, wherever it is. The alligator in the pond never existed. But you really went through most of your life with that pushing your beliefs on how the things are subconsciously.